Hey, what's going on, guys? Here, kind of a topic I wanted to talk to you guys about. Looking for some feedback, and that is the topic of tablet gaming. I'll just refer to as tablet gaming. iPads, iPod touches, Android, stuff like that. App-based games, And the whole argument is basically tablet gaming is, for lack of a better word, kind of killing traditional handheld gaming like the DS or PSP or Vita. A lot of analysts and reviewers are saying that tablet gaming is cutting into the customer base or reducing the customer base for Nintendo and Sony as far as that goes. I hear that a lot constantly because they always talk about the 3DS struggling when it first came out. Now they're talking about the PS Vita struggling. And the first thing out of a lot of people's mouths, well, it's because all the tablet games out there are just so much cheaper and everyone's into them now, and they're so much better. Not so much better, but they're cheaper and more convenient. And they make it sound like a lot of people are just like flocking to GameStop, just getting rid of their 3DSs or the PS Vitas or PSPs to get, just to do like tablet gaming. That's kind of the way they come off. Like, just nobody's playing DSs and DS games anymore, or PSP. They're all everybody wants tablet games now. That's kind of like what's coming out of their mouth, and I don't understand the argument. I'm kind of like I don't agree with that at all. I mean, from my standpoint, I'm a lot older, probably most of you guys watching this video, but from my experience, has been kind of two things. Over the last couple of years, I've met a lot of people. The iPhone really took it to another level. iPhone, Android games, Android apps. People who really love those type of games. I see them, I've known them, and they talk about Angry Birds and all these games. Hey man, I always say, yeah, you should try this game out. And they go, where's that at? I'm like, well, it's a DS game or a PSP game. Then they go, I don't want to buy that. I don't want to get into carry a handheld around with me. I don't. It's too hardcore for me. Blah blah blah. And normally I'll ask them, well, have you ever played a DS game before? And they go, no, I've never owned a DS or a Game Boy. I've never owned any of that handheld stuff before. But I like my iPhone. I like playing Angry Birds on it because it's fun. It's a buck or whatever. And to teach their own. I always say, yeah, that's cool, man. Whatever. And then there's people like me who's is pretty hardcore with the. I got DSs. I got PSPs. I got Game Boy Advances. I mean, I even got the PS Go. Yeah, I know you're all probably laughing over that one, but I bought the PS Go, PSP Go. I'm sorry. Um, but I own a Android phone. I own an iPad, iPod Touch, and I don't have any games on those. I have no desire to play Angry Birds or Balloon Pop or whatever it is. I had a girlfriend who used to play Balloon Pop all the time on her iPhone or whatever. I'm like, I got no desire to play fucking Balloon Pop or Angry Birds. I just don't. But give me my 3DS or PSP or PS Vita, and I'll be there all day. So I think there's like kind of like two camps. Either you're a hardcore gamer, a handheld gamer, or you're just a casual tablet gamer. I don't agree that the popularity of tablets and iPhones is somehow converting these hardcore gamers over to tablet gamers. I don't see that happening. And I guess that's the kind of question I want to ask you guys. Do you guys actually see that happen? Do you see people just kind of selling their Vitas or PSPs just to download stuff on their phones now? They figure just happy with the phones. I mean, I personally don't think that's happening. Yeah, I do. On another note, I do think the PS Vita is in trouble, but it has nothing to do with the rise of or the sales of tablets or iPhones. The problems with the Vita right now are way beyond that. It's a game issue. They just don't have the games out there. It's a great machine. I love it. Played to death. But I can understand people not wanting to spend the $250, $300 on it, especially if you're you're a younger kid. You don't have a whole lot of money. Yeah, it only makes sense if you're going to spend money, a couple $100 on something you want the games. But so I can understand it. But it's just like I said. The purpose of the video is: do you actually think tablet gaming is basically taking the hardcore handheld gamer from Nintendo or Sony? Do you think it's converting those people over to tablet gaming? I don't personally, because there's a huge difference between the two. There's in between Angry Birds and Tales of the Abyss on the 3DS. There's a massive difference there. Or even on the Vita. The Vita even has shooters now, which the Resistance shooter, what was it? Resistance. God, I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, it's on the Vita. It's a solid game. Yeah, it's not the best. I played our way through. It's a lot better than I expected, to be honest with you guys. I didn't expect a whole lot from it, but the single player was fun. I had fun playing a single player. I mean, once you beat it, you won't go back to play it again, which is kind of sorry. But the multiplayer was unbalanced as hell. Once you got that double barrel shotgun in the multiplayer, you were devastating, man. No one could stop you. So basically, all matches end up people running around with shotguns, blowing away at each other. But that's a whole nother issue. So yeah, like I said, my opinion is I just don't think the tablet gaming is going to eventually kill off the handheld market or genre for Nintendo or Sony, which a lot of these guys are predicting. A lot of these analysts and review sites are saying, the end in sight. It's gloom and doom for Nintendo when the Vita's done, and because everybody's running out buying tablets and downloading Angry Birds and all this shit. I just don't believe it. There's other issues besides the tablets that Nintendo and Sony need to deal with as far as their handhelds go. The biggest issue being games. Get some games out there, guys. Nintendo's picking it up with 3DS. I mean, the 3DS got really good titles on it. The Vita, I don't know what Sony's problem is. I mean, they need to get the let out seriously. That's all I can say about those guys. Maybe they have a plan we don't know about. I don't know. I mean, hopefully they got some plan out there to just, get some games out there for the Vita. But other than that, yeah, share your thoughts below. I guess basically I'm hearing from some younger people. Let me know what your friends think. I mean, you guys are, you're the, you obviously know what's going on more than I do, or the older people. So just kind of curious to see what you guys have to say. Post a comment or make a video, whatever you guys want to do. It's all good. So thanks. Later.